Cool. So let's go ahead and get into.
Oh, you got to give me more than that. We got 2 sections coming up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's do the first one.
Okay. Sometimes we don't do that one.
Peter Hahn style online. This or that? Marvel or DC?
Oh, how could you?
Marvel.
Good man.
How could you, good man?
I just trying to be nice, but we all know the answer.
I respect DC, and I do love those
for sure.
But as a kid, I mean, that was immersive. It was engrossing. It touched upon so many real stories, you know.
Yeah.
And DC was like, you know, there were characters that were godly, but you couldn't really connect to them in a way.
It breaks everything.
It does, yeah, exactly. But you read Marvel comics, and you have real people. You know, some of them, were special and mutants, and they're different. Some of them were just regular people, and they would have these tragedies or real life experiences that evokes them to do something.
Yeah,
so
people would die out of nowhere. You're like, wait a minute, what?
So Marvel.
Yeah.
Cool. Autodesk Sketchbook or Procreate?
Oh man.
Wow.
I mean, it's very easily said it's Procreate. Not because I know the people that run it, and not
I got a caveat,
but because it is a good app. It is a good program. I like using it. I've actually used it professionally too, honestly. But yeah, when I was in Poland last year, I was doing the lecture out there at an event called Promised Land, and doing my lecture. And there was a table set up, and there was a bunch of iPads, and I sat down playing with it. And I'm talking to this guy, and he's like, he's the guy who runs and owns the Procreate company. So we got talking. He's like, hey, we should work together, and I'll set you up with the iPad and Procreate, and we should do some things going forward, which I've been doing. So I did a whole impression video comparison of, the iPad and Surface Pro. I use Sketchbook, the Autodesk quite a bit, but I actually don't like subscription programs. I hate those kind of things.
They're free now.
It's free now.
It's free now.
Totally free now. Yeah.
It's free. It's good. I actually just got a new piece of hardware for drawing on the phone, which was actually recommended to me from Landon. So I actually tried that out and actually like it a lot on Note 8.
Look at you, Landon. Look at you, Landon, with the shout out.
What was the piece of hardware?
Recommendation. I like it. It's great. But anyways, Procreate.
Yeah. What was Charlie asked, what was the piece of hardware?
It was a stylus for the Android Samsung Note 8. And oh god, for some reason,
look at Landon molding the future of art.
Holding out, Landon.
Yeah, but it was essentially a stylus pen that's on. You can find on Amazon, but I'll find that later on.
Cool.
That's nice.
How about device or paper?
It's not one or the other. You start with one and then go to the other. So analog first and then digital for sure.
I like how you blurt. Got you.
I'm gonna go ahead.
You're not gonna get me.
I'm gonna go ahead and straighten you out, youngster.
You don't want to compartmentalize stuff. Everything is just a tool that you can use to express and tell stories.
Yeah.
Ours.
At the same time, I think analog approach is appropriate because, I mean, we can even take like painting, for example. Like digital painting is a huge thing. And like the early 2000s, the big trend was speed painting. Everybody did speed painting. And, obviously when I was at Art Center, we start with analog. We start with gouache. We start with acrylics, oils, all those things. And the one thing I found that is so important in the analog approach, even in painting, is that one, when it comes to value and color, you have to mix those values. You have to mix those colors.
Mm-hmm.
You become more aware of color theory in a way too. But in digital painting, you go straight to the swatch and you can just select the color you want. So I think it makes you more sensitive to certain things too. Even in drawing, you become more sensitive to tactile response, to line, to value, all those things. So yes, analog has that benefit of it. But again, digital also has a huge benefit because of time, because of, editing, because of whatever sharing of content. Yeah.
That's why I was always partly back in the day, like always like rooting for Painter.
Yeah.
Because I had so many of my
Painter was legit.
artists that I would look up to, like even the ones overseas and stuff like that would be busting out on Painter, be mixing
yeah.
and stuff, and I'd be like, "Ooh, wow, really? That's how you got that color?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I used to always be like, "Yo, just fix your interface a little bit, and let's keep that paint engine," because I still haven't seen anybody do their paint engine quite like they did when the artists was mixing colors.
Too. My computer couldn't keep up. It would
It was like I think everybody has that notion of like when they finally put Painter on their computer and they're like, "Yo, what's going on?"
I got a good crack of Painter, and then you realize that Painter's too big for your life.
Makes you exposes your computer woes and not enough RAM.
Being a punk computer,
But I always rooted for it though. I was like, "Come on," because I mean, Peter, you like some of the same artists. Like, I've seen some amazing, like really rendered. Like, you can't even like tell anymore.
Katya Tirada used Painter a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like the skin tones and stuff like that were so soft and like. Okay, cool. Let's keep moving. Like me some Painter.
Wow.
It's still thing. Is it still a thing? I haven't even checked on it in a couple of years.
Painter, I think it's still there, but I don't.
That'd be one of those ones.
I think only the people that work on it use it.
Yeah.
But Adobe was showcasing some stuff last year for some of their mobile apps where you're able to you take two colors and you mix them together.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick a third color, mix it together. Now, what's crazy is they said, okay, so now let's say you pick these three colors and you got all your mixes, right? And then you went and you used those colors on your drawing. But let's say you wanted to fix some of the drawing with a new third color. You change that third color and then it adjusts the entire thing. It was crazy.
I have to look into it. I haven't heard that at all.
Yeah, I'll see if I can't find a video.
Be honest, the
But
last couple months, I updated to CC. Up to this point, since the last 5-6 years, I was still on CS3.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I think I was on 4. I've been on 4 a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I only
Curious over here, both of you two.
licenses wouldn't approve on CS3, so I couldn't even open CS3 anymore. I gave up and I did.
That's that gentle push.
Yeah, gentle push when they lock the door on you and you're standing outside.
Thought we had a good thing.
Watercolor or ink?
Oh man. Well, watercolors obviously can be used for value and color, but ink is strictly. I mean, unless you're talking about colored ink too, are you? Or are you talking about black and white ink?
Wherever you want to take this.
We got you.
This is the Peter Power Hour.
Ink. I would say ink.
Ink.
Ink because that's my primary tool to draw and sketch with. Watercolor is there to accentuate the ink for me.
You see, I like that. He's like, first I need definition. Now that I have definition, I'm going to go deep. How about studio or classroom?
Man, I mean, for me, again, my brain thinks so deeply on certain things, but classroom. These are great.
All right, now this one, the guys are probably gonna. Oh, did I cut you off?
No. There's so many variables to that, but again, a classroom is great because you can inspire, and it's also a creative environment. And it's raw, but a studio could be that way also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say a really good studio can have a lot of classroom elements to it.
Yeah, a very good studio could.
It's the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, last one. This one's a little deep. Would you rather look through a window
Okay.
or bite into an apple?
Bite into an apple.
Attaboy. Attaboy. You see?
Okay.
Jack knew what it was before you even finished the statement. He's like, okay.
I'll think about that one. I'll let that one simmer.
Honestly, I wanted to answer that as quickly as I could because I knew someone was going to come up, so I wanted to answer as fast as possible.
Yeah. That's a subconscious one. You got to answer that quick.
Got to answer that. Again, that one doesn't even need explanation. That's
Yeah, it just is. It happens.
Nice.
So thank you for putting up with this or that.
Yeah, of course.